What's up, guys? This is part 5 of the Yamaha Sting rebuild thing. In this part, I'm going to be tearing down the bottom end of this bike. As you saw in the last video, the bottom end was really rusted down here. I was able to break it free and actually get it running, but it's really gritty sounding, like when you turn it over. I don't know if you can hear that. It's really gritty. So I'm gonna break this thing open and put some new bearings in it. I've already cracked this case off of it, taken it off. To do that, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Phillips head screws, which are on there very tight. I recommend getting a impact driver like this. I got this one from, I think, AutoZone. Basically, essentially what this does is when you hit this with a hammer, it turns it left, just like an impact wrench. It's kind of cool. One little tip when you're using this thing, if you put it in the screw and you just kind of turn it to the left and get rid of that slack and then hit it with the hammer, it works a lot better. That's just a little tip. Yeah, I think there are actually some more Phillips head screws. You guys will get to see me use that thing in this rebuild. I'm also going to be using some Ziploc baggies to put all my screws in so I don't lose them, because there are a lot of little parts in this thing. These are the screws off the little case that I just took off. All right, let's get started. Okay, first step is we are going to take off this top clutch. Yeah, that's a 19. I'm actually going to do this for 99. And hopefully not fuck anything up. This is going to be kind of hard. Yeah. Alright, cool. Put these over here. Washer there too. This is gonna be fun. Like we might have to use our jaw puller and pull that up. Okay, we got the jaw puller on there. I'm just gonna kind of slowly pull up on that. Nice and slow. Cool. Okay, let's make sure there's no keyways or anything we can lose here. This guy actually looks like slides in there, so I'm going to slide him in right there, that little collar, slide him into the bell housing, put him over here so I don't lose him. Alright, next step is I'm going to remove this this snap ring. Alright, cool. Okay, got it. Nice. Look at that. Baby cotter pin. Let's put this guy in a baggie. Okay. This guy just pulls right up. Nice. These gears actually look like they're in really good shape. Cool. This gear looks good. Not a good sound. Found the shim. Alright, looks like we have another snap ring here. I'm going to remove. It's really important to stay organized when you're doing something like this, especially motor I've never taken apart before. I am using, what the heck, all these plastic bags to help me remember where everything came from. And help me, keep me from losing these pieces. Ring there. Actually, I'm gonna put this guy, that little shim that fell out earlier, put him in the same bag as that snap ring. Alright. Put him underneath that gear so I know where that came from. Alright, let's pull up on this. This is the second clutch. A little bit of resistance there at the top. Kind of weird. Let's just flip this thing over, make sure there's no shims. Yep, there's a shim there. Collars or anything on this. Very careful when we're doing this stuff. Alright, to the next step. Actually, this guy. Is below this guy. The writing facing up, this gear. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this one does have a keyway. We don't want to lose that. Alright, this whole thing's going in a bag. Bags. And this little guy is after that, so I'm probably gonna put that in the same bag. See if we can, at this point, we we've got this one screw that's holding down the seal. So let's use the impact driver for this, because I guarantee the screw is on here super tight. And I don't know if you guys notice, well, let's pretend it's still tight. So there's that little bit of play right there. I just took out that slack, turned it left, and then hit it. So then every time you hit it, it's hammering that thing out. But I got it. There it is. And if you do it that way, your Phillips head screws should look nice and fresh every time. You shouldn't get any of those boogers around it or anything. Nice little tip. Let's put this in a bag. Alright, so that guy's ready to go. Let's, at this point, we're going to remove the other snap ring, the oil pump gear. Snap ring. A baggie. Let's see if we can snake this thing out. Nice. Nice and easy. If there's any shims or parts that might want to fall out. Looks like this one's pretty simple. Nice. We're gonna put that in that same bag. Okay, at this point there's a lot of springs here, so I wanted to get a close-up of this. There's this spring right here where there's tension on this post for the kickstart, and then you've also got this little snap spring right here that locks this gear in place. So I guess first I'm going to, I wonder how much tension is on that. I wonder if I'll be able to. Okay. Cool. So you just pull up on it and that's it. It looks like the other side of the spring rests right there on that part of the gear, and then this part of it, this rest right there, this rest on that post right there. Put that to the side. And this guy should just pull right up like that. Okay. Cool. All right, for this next gear, I'm just gonna pull up on it. So I guess you got to remove the kickstart first before you can remove this. All right, let's remove this oil pump. Alright, to remove the oil pump, it looks like we got more Phillips head screws. I might try to get it with a screwdriver. Let's see if we can. That is really fine. Let's see. Impact driver's got it. So, get rid of that slack on it. Let's see if that got it. Look at that. Beautiful. Got it. It's weird on, I mean, I know Halves do the same thing. You know, they, like, Honda put a lot of Phillips head screws on them. Jeez. That one looks a little hard to get to. It's good to have this tool. It will save you. Definitely save you the hassle. Alright, cool. That one on the bottom wasn't that tight. Alright. I think just remove that. I think you just kind of tug on it. I think it comes off. Wedge a flathead in there and just kind of wedge on it. Yeah, there it goes. Nice. Yeah, so it's got that O-ring on there. When I was prying, you know, I'm not prying on a seal or anything, so we're good there. This will be a good time to clean this thing. It's really dirty. Alright. Back to the side. Where are we at now? You're leaking oil all over the place. Switch to the other side here. So this piston down so it's not flopping all over the place. Right, what size is that? That looks like a 17. Let's see if I can find a 17 for that. Is it a 17? Yeah, it's a 17. Cool. Alright, I'm going to attempt to try to hold this still. I did it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh boy, there's a washer there. I'm gonna flip it. I can't get that. There it goes. Alright. So, from what I read online, this guy, to pull him off, you're gonna need the HBI MB5 puller. Yeah, so this is reverse thread. You're going to need this puller to remove that, and I actually have that. So I'm going to grab that real quick. Ready. So it's reverse thread. Turn it left to thread it. Left to thread it. So I'm going to go grab some adjustable wrenches. Another tip too is a lot of people don't know that adjustable wrenches are directional. Whenever you're tightening or loosening with an adjustable wrench, you want this beefy part that doesn't move to be going in the direction that you are turning. So actually this needs to be this way. That's why a lot of times people strip out stuff with adjustable wrenches, because they don't know that it's directional. And that's why, Jesus, that's why they strip it out. There it is. Got it. Should just pull right out. It's probably got some rust around it. Come on. Steady. Running out of threads here. Jeez. Cool, yeah, I might try to clean up some of this stuff. Next step, we are going to remove this stator. It's pretty good. It looks like it's just this screw and then another one over here that hold it in place, from what I'm seeing. And then we got to pull the wiring through the case. The impact driver again. Almost looks like somebody's been in here. Like that one looks a little turnt to me. Let's see if we can pull out the slack. It's turning. It's just on there tight. A lot of these screws, I'm not going to even try to get it with a screwdriver. I already know. They are on there tight. That got it. That got it. Yeah. That would have been no fun without this tool. Thing is a lifesaver. Let's put that down there. Oh boy, this is a little different. I think we can still get it. Camera around. Sometimes it be like this. Sometimes it be like this. Turning, but jeez. Come on. Not fun. All right, so I actually got it out. This thing should just pop out now. I think. Unless there's another hidden screw somewhere. Oh boy, come on now. Always something. All right, it took me a minute, but you take out those two screws, and then I just started wiggling it back and forth. It's kind of in there, like seated pretty tight. I don't know what the heck. Yeah, weird. So I guess it like seats over this seal, or did that seal get pushed out? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's get this thing out of the way. Okay, at this point, I think we are ready to separate the case halves. From what I can see here, there's a Phillips head there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's it. And 8. Sorry, there's one other one right there. So 8 screws. So let's do this. All right, so check this out, y'all. I was struggling with this one Phillips head that's in this tight area right here. This is a little hack I just discovered just now. So this is the tip that goes on the impact driver. As you can see, it has a 3/8 adapter on this side of it. But the problem is with this, you can't get in there into that tight spot with that Phillips head. So what I did was I got a, let's see what size this is. I think it's an 8. Yeah, an 8mm deep socket. Put the Phillips in that, and then put an extension, and then another adapter off of a 1/4 inch to 3/8, and then adapted that to the impact driver, and I got it. So that's a little hack, pretty cool. I didn't even know you could do that, but I just figured that out. All right, let's see if we can separate this thing. I'm just gonna lightly tap it with the rubber mallet. Get some movement. Some separation. There we have it. Separation. Woo! I got the crank out. I've already kind of hit it with the wire brush a little bit. I'm going to clean this thing up real good. Here's the case halves. There's the crummy bearings that are in there. There's a lot of like side play in the crank too, so yeah, you can actually see that in the bearings, like the side play when I move it, which isn't good. You don't want that. Especially for what kit I'm planning on running in this thing. Like I need, yeah, you can really see it right there. I don't know if you guys can see how much that is moving with them, but yeah, that's why I did this. All I got to do now is pull out these seals, hammer out the bearings, clean this thing up, and throw it all back together the way I took it apart. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just write something in the comment section. Thanks.